Alright, so I've had a lot of people ask how I do Revenants, and I thought I'd just do a little quick video on what is, in my opinion, the best way to do them. So if you're interested in grinding for a Statius Warhammer, like I still am at 60,000 kills, then this might be your video. So you guys might already know of the Revenant methods, that Revenant Bane 2H, like Legacy, left-click simulator. While that is viable, it's still good. Same with just maging in Legacy as well. EOC is actually a little bit better, so that's what I've been doing. Just speeds up the kills, which should in turn speed up the stat hammer grind, which yeah, that worked, didn't it? But either way, the stuff that I use is I do a little bit of ghost hunter gear. Well, actually, I think I need one piece, but still, sometimes I use two pieces. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. I also use an Inquisitor staff with P6R1 and then Aftershock Equilibrium. And I just got some scavenging on my legs sometimes. So, it really doesn't matter what you use. Ideally you have Undead Slayer, but it really doesn't matter if you're playing, pretty efficiently. So it is what it is. And then inventory setup is literally just some overloads, some super stores, the prayer crystal thing, Excalibur if you need it. But yeah, not too much else. Salve Amulet though, very important. And here you don't need a luck ring, it doesn't appear to be affected by luck, because there's no Luck of the Dwarves shine when you get a drop. So you're free to use whatever your best ring is, which may be Luck of the Dwarves for you. It's entirely on a case-by-case basis. But yeah, things that are very nice to have here is Greater Chain. Greater Chain is very nice because sometimes you can get some mobs that are close enough to each other. Wow, Morgan's buddy. I've got 18 of these now. Yeah, Greater Chain can be nice because sometimes mobs go close together and you can pick them off at the same time, just like a Greater Chain into Wild Magic. It's not the end of the world if you don't have Greater Chain. It's just nice. It's just nice to have. So I definitely recommend it if you have it, but it is quite expensive, so it is what it is. One thing I would say is very important though is the Zuck cape. The major one specifically is very important because if you just saw there, you literally one-shot the dragon every single time without fail, which is something that you literally cannot do on Legacy. You can one-shot it, but it will not be 100% consistent like that. So very, very important that you have the Zuck cape. So useful. I definitely recommend that. And also, it's very good to have the target cycle keybound as well. Oh, god, I was just about to show a thing and let me get interrupted. Unbelievable. But yeah, target cycle is very, very useful, which basically means it's a button in combat and targeting. You can keybind it. Oh, Statius plate legs. Why? You can keybind it in your settings, and basically you can press a button, and it will go to the next available monster around you. So, for example, if I walk in this room and I press target cycle, it'll target this guy. Then I press my ability. So basically, this can speed things up and let you click where you're going all the time instead of having to click on monsters. It's not the biggest deal, but one thing it is very good for is for killing monsters on spawn. Here's just the Omni power demonstration, by the way, one shot there. But in a second we'll wrap back around, and I actually did it earlier, but I'll do it again to show how we kill the dragon on spawn with Omni power before you would normally be able to click it, which basically means you technically get more dragons per hour if you care about that. Oh, I thought Aftershock was going to save me. Oh, that's fine. So dragon will spawn soon-ish. So what I can do is I can press target cycle and then Omni power. You gotta, if it doesn't work, you gotta walk every time. But look at that. So I got to attack that before I would even be able to click it. And the dragon and the knight here have the best drop chance, so it's very, very good to do. Also, as for auras, I think that's the last thing we haven't really covered. It doesn't really matter what you use. I'm using Maniacal right now, but usually I use Runic Accuracy, or sometimes like Penance or Vampirism, kind of depends what the situation is, but you know, it really doesn't matter too much. The most important thing is just Zut Cape and Salve. And you don't have to use Inquisitor, like you can use like FSOA or just whatever you have available. Like even dual wield magic is fine, like it really does not matter too much here. It's kind of up to you. But yeah, the things that I mentioned so far are pretty important. So hopefully this guide helps some of you get some stat hammers. I've seen a lot of pictures recently of people getting their hammers on very low KC while inspired by me, so really happy for everyone. But surely I get mine soon, right? Like 66,000 kills, surely we get it soon. But yeah, oh, here's the moment we can create a chain, by the way. If it, oh, never mind, it got one shot. Okay, let's pretend these guys here then. So for example, what we can do is greater chain that guy. God damn, I'm doing too much damage. Okay, well imagine that guy didn't die. I could just like greater chain wild magic and it would kill all three at the same time. It would be very convenient. But you guys can experiment, you'll pick it up, it's fine, it's not too difficult. But yeah, EOC is slightly faster if you are willing to put in the effort. If you don't want to put in effort, just, you know, legacy and click away. It's up to you. But EOC is nicer because less chance of death to the the wilderness events, because sometimes you can get stunned up, and that is very, very not friendly. Let's do one more dragon for luck, and then we'll end the video. So again, target cycle, omni power, and there it is. There it is. So hopefully, when you guys try out this method yourself, if you are going for the Chaos Elemental log or something, hopefully you'll be a bit luckier than I am and won't receive 5 corrupt hammers in a row. Who knows? But yeah, any questions, leave them in the comments. But I like to hope this is reasonably self-explanatory. So best of luck on your hammer adventures. And yeah, don't forget, listening to MC Hammer does actually increase your drop rate by 17%. True story. Try it out yourself one day.